Right, the double tube is now done, double V instead of the single V. So if you turn this camera as roughly as the head of the driver is turning over, he gets a better view through this triangle here than it does through here. That's bodywork and stuff. I've got a much better view now instead of a bar that would have gone roughly from there all the way through. And now at the top here we have space in the center for the airbox in the roof, basically now to go down underneath and through into the engine bay. So, double tube installed. Pretty much all the front. Excuse me, I'm trying to stop shaking the camera, can I? Front installed. All the brackets and stuff, various bits and pieces installed for the two mounting lugs for the original Vauxhall power steering unit. A little tab here to brace off of there, just to hold it in twist. Also another bolt here to also hold it in twist, just so there's no, well, the power put through it isn't going to twist it in any way, shape or form, so it'll put it all into this column. Obviously brackets all welded now for the AC unit. There'll be a little bracket for the front. I don't like cantilevering the whole unit over there. If they were longer then I wouldn't mind, but the mounting points are only 50mm apart, so I'll put under the mounting point probably at where the motor side is, just mount it to the front with a small bracket. Even though the manual doesn't say that, but I just don't like the idea of it bouncing. So obviously now I've got to start with the mounting points for the front. Originally I was just going to build something like this and put a hole saw through here. It's a 2-inch hole saw for the pipe that's going to inlay there to put the joint into. It's going to be basically a piece of 2-inch 120 walls, probably a bit thick, but that's going to sit in there basically. Short thing to house the pocket. But I found one of these at the local shop, never seen it before. It's kind of interesting. It's a flat wheel that has actually flaps completely round in a curve. Now normally, any general wheels you use, there is no, they end at the end here, there's nothing around the back at all. I don't know, this is new, it's just the first time I've seen it. Basically now we have aggregate all the way around and actually on the back side. So perfect for grinding a radius in here. So we set up this piece of threaded rod at the correct height. Obviously that's the mounting point there for the bulkhead for the wishbone. We set up a bar in exactly the correct plane for the lower wishbone, and pretty much I just turned a piece of aluminium the correct size for the bar and pretty much pushed it in where it touched, marked it. Obviously because it's on because of the angle of this, you basically have to grind it a little bit, move it in a bit, mark a bit more, grind a bit more, bar remind a bit more. Do that as far as I can from this side, and then do the same from this side, blah, 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 until we have the joint that goes all the way through. So now I've got a nice, if I take that out, will that stay there? Probably not, no, okay. If I take this out completely, then as you'll see, this very nicely, neatly just fits in there really well. The bar, shove bar at the bottom, it goes in the hole in the correct alignment. So, pretty happy about that. It's got a good tight joint around all the way here. So, got to dice this off now, cut this tube, open it up, obviously because we've got to put the joint in it from this way. Put 2 end caps on it, and then tomorrow I'll weld it in place there, and then I can carry on making the lower wishbone. Obviously the mounting point for that is there. go. So then I can do my points here and there, bolt them all up and start making the front lower wishbone. CAD drawings have come on quite well with the inboard. I'm just waiting for the water jet parts, and then I can start doing the top and the rocker. I still have some. Where's that thing? Is it left there? I still have some EN. I think it's EN15. No, sorry, HE15. I'm cutting the rear. As you can still see them. These are the patterns for the rear rocker arms. I'll basically make the rocker now out of this plate. I think it's 2014 or 2024. I can't remember. It's the North American or English equivalent of water jet cut. The two halves of that out. And when I drop the one stuff off, I'll drop them off to be cut. And then I can start turning the centerpiece for the rocker. So yeah, she's all coming on now. Happy with the bars at the back there. They do look a little stronger as well. So just the two, the angle. The other one was quite flat. It was only about a 23-degree angle. These things now are up to sort of, I think the lower angle is like nearly 39, 40 degrees, and those are 58. So there's quite a bit more strength if it does roll, but also it'll build a more structural bulkhead. Yeah, there we go. That's today's mucking about, grinding and getting covered in metal dust. Time for a shower. Okay, see you soon.